Yo, guys, so I'm doing another video on this right here is basically a list of guys from NXT, top 20 NXT superstar list that, just basically guys that I think will succeed in the WWE from NXT, top 20 guys. First, I got honorable mentions. Honorable mentions are Colin Cassidy. Colin Cassidy's got the size. This guy's like, I think, 7 feet tall. He's from New York. This guy, he has the size, of a champion. It's just that his wrestling skills aren't that good, but if they could grease him up and get him good in the ring, I think he'll be a good player. Another honorable mention, Bradley Pierce. If they actually had him wrestle instead of doing backstage interviewing, this guy, he could be pretty good, just as good as his brother. And his brother is one of the best wrestlers WWE has today, and Dolph Ziggler. Another guy is CJ Parker. This guy, he's kind of like the NXT version of Zack Ryder. This guy, you know, he doesn't have a comedic gimmick, but everybody has to go over him, you know. And this guy is over with the crowd, and, you know, he can cut a good promo for his gimmick. And it's a shame. He can wrestle. He can go. This is the list right here. Number 20, Oliver Gray. Oliver Gray is one of these guys that's been wrestling he's been wrestling for a long time. Well, not a long time, but a pretty good amount of time. He's pretty good in the ring. His microphone skills, I don't know about, but this guy is pretty good in the ring. And if, you know, WWE and NXT can let this guy shine, he'll break through. Number 9, James Bronson, or simply Bronson. This guy is a beast, like I said last night in my NXT review. Bronson, he's one of the best guys that they have on this roster, especially for his size. And, like I said yesterday, he reminds me of an American and WWE's version of Samoa Joe, a big guy with submissions. And like I said yesterday, future world champion written across his face, if WWE can use him right. Another guy, Jason Jordan, number 18, Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan's one of these guys that has the blue chipper look, similar to The Rock. I mean, this guy, he is a babyface. And I can see this guy definitely being a mid-card or maybe a world heavyweight champion one day, if WWE can, you know, polish his skills and let him be him. You know, that's the problem with the WWE these days. They like to hold people back so that people like John Cena and Randy Orton can continue to shine. But this current situation that the WWE is in, maybe they'll teach them a lesson that they need to build new baby faces. Number 17, Jake Carter. Why not Jake Carter? Jake Carter is the son of a legend, Invader. And this kid can go. He can go. Like I said last week, him and Trent Beretta had a hell of a match. And he did a good job. Being the powerhouse, especially for his size. Jake Carter's not the biggest guy on the planet, but he did a good job. So yeah, this guy, I can see him being an Intercontinental Champion and a United States Champion, and maybe with the right gimmick, and some more ring ability, this guy, he can be a future world champ. Number 16 and 15, Kenneth Cameron and Conor O'Brien. These two are obviously going to be the face of the tag division. That's if WWE doesn't screw it up. These guys, why not? They're awesome. The Ascension. They cut good promos within the character. They're good in the ring with the character. They just play the character well. And they read off of each other, and they feel off of each other. And it's awesome to see the Ascension. Number 14, Xavier Woods. Why not Xavier Woods? He's got the clean-cut babyface look. He's got charisma. He's got good mic skills. And he's good in the ring. Why not Xavier Woods? I hope that they take this guy seriously. Not like they did with R-Truth, and not like they did with Perry Saturn. They can take this guy seriously enough for him to win the big one. Number 13, Mike Dalton. Same thing here. Mike Dalton, I like Mike Dalton. He's a good wrestler. He's from Canada, I do believe. I think Lance Storm trained him too. And he's good in the ring. He is good in the ring. He's got good charisma for his size and ability, and he's just good. He's a beast. I like Mike Dalton. Number 12, Rick Victor. Rick Victor's another guy who plays his gimmick really well. Like the strange voodoo-ish kind of guy who just marches to the ring, gets on the top rope, and then next thing you know, he's just like sitting there meditating, rocking his head back and forth, and then once the bell rings, he's doing damage, and it looks good, it feels good, and he can only play that off well. And I like Rick Victor. He's good in the ring, he's good for his character, and I can see this guy being the future world champ one day. Number 11, Roman Reigns. Now, Roman Reigns, when you see Roman Reigns, he reminds you of The Rock a whole lot. And with his gimmick of being the businessman, he's got future world champ written all over him. You know, he plays it real well. He's got a good signature. I was pretty critical about that swinging bulldogging move, but he's got rid of it and he's got a real signature. And this guy, he's awesome. He's awesome. What more do I have to say about him? Number 10, Leo Kruger. Another guy who could play his gimmick very well. The safari, hunter gimmick, where he likes to inflict pain and doesn't stop smiling, not for 1 minute. This is awesome. Leo Kruger is awesome. He's awesome in the ring, and I like Leo Kruger a whole lot. Even before this whole safari gimmick, I liked him then. Number 9. Ben Satterley, a.k.a. Pac. I think his name is Ben Sassely or something like that now. But this guy, and the reason why he's number 9 is because he's only been in NXT for a week now. This guy is just unbelievable. The man who gravity forgot. This guy's amazing. There's nothing that this guy can't do. If WWE doesn't water him down and limit his moveset, this guy is going to be over huge with the kids. I can see the kids loving it, and adults, I mean, they're already in on the treat. But this guy can definitely deliver on pay-per-views, on Raw, on SmackDown, and he can give you good high spots. So, yeah. Number 8, Corey Graves, my main man. He represents Cool, the Filth Parade. Corey Graves is one of these guys that I like, and I always say that if Randy Orton ever retires, or Randy Orton gets suspended for the last time in his future endeavor, they need to bring this guy up. Corey Graves is one of those guys that has the look, the ladies love him, and he can wrestle. He can wrestle for the way he comes out there and looks. If you saw a guy looking around like Corey Graves, he can't wrestle. He can. And that's the good thing about Corey. He can wrestle. He can look good, look cool, and he can wrestle. So yeah, Corey Graves, number 8. Number 7, Big E Langston. Oh my God. Is this guy over huge with the NXT arena or what? You know, the 5 count thing is definitely over. And it's working for him. And I like this guy a whole lot. And he should be on Raw or SmackDown or whatever soon. Because this guy's a beast. Like I said, the 5 count thing is over with the NXT arena in Winter Park. Full Sail University. He's over huge. And world champ, like I said, if Big Zeke's future endeavor and Mark Henry wants to retire, that he's their backup plan. Because he has a voice like Big Zeke, and he has a gimmick similar to Mark Henry's. So yeah. Number 6, Richie Steamboat. Now, Richie Steamboat, a whole lot of people who are not, they hate Richie Steamboat, and people like Bo Dallas instead. Myself personally, I'm the inverse of that. I support Richie Steamboat. I like Richie Steamboat a whole lot, and seeing him with Cassius Ohno's made me emotionally involved with him. I know that sounds a little weird, but you know, I'm emotionally invested in him because you got, you know, Cassius Ohno beating on him and all that stuff, and they're fighting, and Cassius Ohno's always cheap shotting him and all that stuff, and you can't help but to feel sorry for him and cheer for him, you know. So yeah, Richie Steamboat has come a long way since his debut. I can say that a whole lot. Number 5, Bray Wyatt. Oh my God. Hey, how y'all doing here? I'm Bray Wyatt, representing Lafayette, Louisiana. This guy is awesome. His promos, his in-ring work, his agility. all amazing. That's all I have to say about Bray Wyatt. Amazing. WWE, get him on TV soon. Number 3, Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno is one of these brutal guys that has got the future world champ written all over him. I know I said that a whole lot, along with being awesome. This guy is awesome. And he's got that sophisticated look where he always acts sophisticated and sarcastic all the time. And it's funny. It's funny. It makes me laugh and then take him seriously at the same time. And Cassius Ohno is just great. His knockout gimmick is good. Hopefully, when he comes to debut, Wade Barrett will lose the elbow so that Cassius can be the king of the elbow. Number 2, Dean Ambrose. This guy is what? His promos, his in-ring ability, his theme, his... Man, I never seen nobody rock to that theme like Dean Ambrose does, man. Dean Ambrose makes him and his theme work. And Dean Ambrose comes to the ring with a certain swagger that nobody else has or does. And it's just hilarious. And I love to see Dean Ambrose come out because this guy is amazing. He has a fire in him that we haven't seen in a while. And people, let's just hope and pray that he debuts tomorrow night at Hell in a Cell. Number 1, Seth Rollins. This guy comes out with an extreme amount of energy and puts it all into the ring and wins matches and stomps people, blacks them out, and, you know, and does other stuff. And this guy is amazing. He's going to be over with the kids, too. And I would love to see a Pac versus Seth Rollins match at WrestleMania next year or something like that. Something down the line. But yeah, that's the list. Now go back it over again. Number 20, Oliver Gray. Number 19, Bronson. Number 18, Jason Jordan. Number 17, Jake Carter. Number 16 and 15, Conor O'Brien and Kenneth Cameron. Number 14, Xavier Woods. Number 13, Mike Dalton. Number 12, Rick Victor. Number 11, Roman Reigns. Number 10, Leo Kruger. Number 9, Benjamin Satterley, a.k.a. Pac. Number 8, Corey Graves. Number 7, Big E Langston. Number 6, Richie Steamboat. Number 5, Bray Wyatt. Number 4, Bo Dallas. Number 3, Cassius Ohno. Number 2, Dean Ambrose. And number 1, Seth Rollins. So yeah, that's the list. And this is Large of another video, and peace.